I would like to express my thanks to the Bangladesh government and its people for sheltering 1.3 million forcibly displaced Myanmar nationals. Especially thanks this program organizer for on Rohingya issue. There is no secret about the Rohingya. Who are Rohingya? Where are Rohingya from? Everyone knows that. First, I would like to tell about the first wave of genocide on 2017. In 2017, the Myanmar security forces and Buddhist extremists violence crimes on this is the first wave of genocide on Rohingya. Its results, 10,000 Rohingya were killed and selected. 108,000 women and girls were raped and gang raped in front of parents, in front of husbands. The children were selected in front of parents, in front of relatives, and thrown onto the fire. Now, 8 years, what will change the world?
What the future do you want to see in the Arkan is for you and also for your children. We people belong to Arkan, Arkan belong to us. So we want to return to our country on time now from today. But the situation makes us that the current situation is not allowing to us to return to our homeland as soon as possible. So international community, with the support and cooperation of the Bangladesh government, we need to make a situation that allows Rohingya people to stay and peacefully in the Arkan state, and we want to develop our society like we have been thousands of the years in the Arkan state.
As a Rohingya student, when I was in Myanmar, I faced countless of hardships, discrimination, and unjust treatment. When I went to a school, I was not given equal attention as it was given to the community members of other indigenous group. Despite excelling in my studies, my right to education and higher studies was taken off. I was not allowed to attend university in Myanmar.
We're going to ask that, we're going to do that, inshallah. Please allow us to do that, do not label us something else. We were massacred in 2012 and we were overlooked. The massacre was overlooked in the name of promoting fragile democracy in Myanmar. The international community said, no, we have to be very diplomatic. We have to give space to Myanmar democracy. And that led to 2017 mass atrocities. Because we did not react at the time this mass massacre was committed against us. That led to 2017. Now 2017 led to 2024 because we want to promote revolution in Myanmar against the genocidal military. In promoting revolution, we will not talk about AA's atrocities. AA is far worse than Myanmar government. AA is far more dangerous and toxic for the peace and security of the region here. That needs to be noted. I'm sorry I can't be very diplomatic because I have to speak the truth. The truth is, this is our right. A people who has faced genocide, who has lived there for not centuries but for millennia, please do not confuse Islam arrival of Islam in Arakan and Rohingya's history. Arrival of Islam in Arakan was probably around 1200 years, but the existence of Rohingya in Arakan in Rohang was 2000 years, maybe more, in time immemorial. They are indigenous people of Arakan. Please do not confuse with this, because whenever we say Rohingya Muslim, yes, alhamdulillah, majority of us are Muslim, but we have Hindus too, we have other religions too. Rohingya as a race should not be confused or mingled with the arrival of Islam. Bangladesh is a nation. I don't know what religions there were before, Hindus, Buddhists, maybe Zoroastrians, or maybe many other things. But arrival of Islam has blessed them with Islam. But the people did not change. The ethnicity did not change with the arrival of a religion. The Rohingyas did not change with the arrival of Islam to the land. Well, the point, to be precise, what do we need? Is we need to exercise the UN, the given right to us. That is, what is the word? Self-determination, and many have uttered this word. Self-determination and safe zone under the mechanism of UN, R2P, that needs to be established. Safe zone must be established and empower the Rohingya population to govern their own nation, to provide security for their own nation, and help. What we would like is your support in doing that, because it would not be sustainable, even not fair, to ask a people to live under a people whose personal planning for even pre-independent to wipe out entire nation from their own land. And if you ask me, for example, if you ask, Holocaust victim under Nazi government, I can hear it was quiet, but this is the question I want to ask: would that be fair to ask? I don't believe so. Therefore, I would like to request to my own people as well that self-determination and thank you. I got your signal. But let me be clear. We, for example, citizen, we are the citizen of the land. We don't need to ask anybody. The Bangladeshi did not ask citizen from anybody. Because they liberated their land, there was citizenship was granted for them. And likewise, we need to liberate our land. We need to claim our land. We need to claim our land the way everybody else claimed. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And safe zone is very, very important. Thank you very much. I hope you got my lesson.